Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do fuller looking brows. I feel like full natural looking brows are totally trending right now and I just love the way it looks. It's so much more natural. You could do a full glam face and still get away with thick natural looking brows. I just love how it looks. So anyways, if you'd like to see how I do my fuller looking brow, then stay tuned. So these are my natural brows. They're quite shaped on their own, but this is what you're gonna create. The first thing you're gonna need is a brow gel. Now I like my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in medium brown, and this is a dip brow. Now you could use anything you'd like, but for this look, the best thing to use is a gel because the gel moves around exactly where you want it to move. Now I did this one in a rush, so this one isn't as nice as I wanted it to be. I'm gonna get really up close and personal, alright guys? So I take a spoolie, but sometimes I use the end of my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and it has a spoolie on the end of itself, but you could use those sample mascara ones at Sephora or MAC or anything like that. You could just use one of those and they're literally free. And they work just as fine. If you do pluck or thread your brows, you want to make sure that you grow them out and thread them in a way where they're cleaned up, they're not actually shaped, because that will work in your favor. So if your brows grow up until here, you can clean them up, but you don't have to shape them. The more natural your brows looks, the better. But sometimes too natural could be a little out of control, you know what I'm saying? I brush my brows up all the way from the tip. I brush them up. Next, what I do is I take some of the brow gel and I take a flat angled brush, and this is the Louise Young angled brush in LY31. I think I got this from Beauty Bay or something like that. Some place online, I don't know. I start off with the middle to end section of my brow. I create the brow that I want to create. So what will help is, and this is what I've mentioned in my previous brow tutorials, if you bring your brows together like this and you make like an angry face, your brow naturally becomes sharper, and when it becomes sharper, it's easy for you to draw on exactly where you want your brow to end, or just to create that sharp end, okay? And a lot of people in the comment section were like, oh my god, it really works. Yeah, I know. I love it. So once I've combed my brow up, you see that my brows have actually naturally taken up the position of this angle, so they're combed up this way. So I'm going to follow that and just add more hairs using the brow gel. So I make the angry face and I just elongate my brow, just drawing more hairs. You want to feather it in, okay? Baby strokes, like that. When you lift your brow, bam! Add a little more, maybe elongate it a little, just so my brows look lifted, lifts my face. So now it's a way of making you look like you just had a facelift. Once I am happy with how the end looks, I go in with whatever's left over on my brush and I fill in the bottom first section of my brow. Okay, and you can start off by creating a line and just dragging upwards. There's barely any product on my brush, but this is how light I want my brows to be. And I'm just gonna add a second layer of hairs on the corners of my brow. Very lightly, I'm barely touching my skin, like very lightly, like that. You want these sharpest lines because you want it to actually mimic hairs. So when you do this, sorry I'm so close, but whatever. When you do this, it's the way you position your brow. So if you position your brow directly above your eyebrows, it will give you a sharper line because you're literally drawing using the tip of the brush. If you hold your brush at an angle like this, then you will get a flat and wide stroke, and you don't want that. You want very light, feathery, thin strokes mimicking hairs. I'm actually working from the 45, dragging up to the 90-degree angle. $90 to $45. Now, if you want to add more dimension to your brows, you can take some black eyeshadow. Now, this is very, like you're going to use a very little amount. You can take your angled brush, just the tip, and run it down just a little bit, like just a little, like that, into black eyeshadow. This adds dimension. I like that word, dimension. Focus on separate strokes this time. This is just adding low lights to your brows. I'm just gonna set my brows, and I'm gonna use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Brunette. And this is a lighter color, so this will diffuse the black and the brown. And I'm just gonna drag this upwards. And I'm not gonna touch the ends because that was hard work. You could leave it like this, but if you'd wanna clean it up, just take some concealer. I'm gonna be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to draw a very faint line. Very faint, small strokes. It's easier if you lift your brow, then you can do that as well. Now this is not to carve out your brows, this is just to clean up the look. And use my finger to blend, and I just push the product in. Just to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with some Becca highlight and just apply this right under the brow. Voila! And that is it, guys. It's actually a lot easier than doing my normal brow routine. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please like this video and comment down below and let me know what else you guys would like me to do. I love doing makeup tutorials for you guys, and I do have this makeup look. I have this tutorial coming up, and I will link it down in the description box. My turban is actually material that I got from a West African shop, and I can show you how I tied this, but it's super easy. Don't forget to check out my new vlog page. I will list that also right over here, and I post on a weekly basis as well. So yes, I'm getting to that vlogging scene, and I'm really enjoying it, so I hope you guys like it as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!